So my name's Emily Edison. I'm a sports dietitian. Health foods that are, in my book, actually unhealthy and not sports related necessarily. I pulled out some of these, and I think some of these foods are kind of interesting. These kinds of products, gummy fruit things, and fruit and grain bars, what I'd recommend that you do on these kinds of things is look at the label, and if the first ingredient isn't fruit on a fruit bar, I've got a problem with that, right? And this one has some fruit in it. It's a little ways down the list. Starts with sugar and then corn syrup and then water and then some other things. So make sure that when you're choosing that these ones are a lot cheaper. They were $2 cheaper than or $1.50 cheaper than the fruit and fiber bar or whatever. But just know that you're kind of getting what you pay for there. And then I thought this one was interesting because it does say fruit flavored snacks. So you never really know what you're getting there. But fruit juice concentrate's the first one, and then there's like 4 or 5 different sweeteners mentioned after that. So companies will take sugar and they'll put it in a whole bunch of different forms, because if they had it all lumped together as sugar, it would be the #1 ingredient. So these people kind of played a little trick on us by listing fruit juice concentrate first, but then if we took all the sweeteners and we put them together, it would be more than the fruit in here. So just be mindful of those kinds of things we think are healthy but actually are not. Where's another one? Peanut butter. Who buys reduced fat? Peanut butter. Okay, so a couple people are saying, okay, so my thing with reduced fat peanut butter is, yes, there is less fat, but there are so many more chemicals in reduced fat peanut butter there's not in regular peanut butter. So this one has approximately 15 ingredients on the label, and this one has 1. But just know that, if you're using these kinds of things, you want to make sure that you note the label. And my thing on the label is the fewer ingredients, the better. Pretty simple, right? If they're ingredients that you can pronounce, that's even better. And if they come right from the earth, that's the best. So peanuts, that's what we want in our peanut butter, right? Things like sugar-free products, athletes need carbohydrates. That's what our #1 fuel source is. Over 50% of our fuel should come from carbohydrate, more than half. So athletes need carbs. I don't like to see athletes running around drinking Diet Pop and eating sugar-free popsicles. It's just not going to help their performance. Now, if that's all they're eating is pop and popsicles and they're not sugar-free, then we've got another problem on our hands because they're not going to get all those vitamins and minerals that they need. So it's that happy medium there. If an athlete really wants a soda, I prefer, this is my opinion and what I teach in my practice, that they have a regular one and that they limit it. That they have one and they enjoy it, and then they have another one the next week or something like that. But just trying to get them thinking about drinking other things. If you really want something sweet, drink juice, because it's going to give you a lot more vitamin and mineral content per amount. Better yet, water, right? But convincing them to do that sometimes is tricky, and I know this.